Alright, hey guys, Trickstar here. So we're back with Miss April May, and I guess we gotta talk to her. So, if you remember in the last video, excuse me, she put a wiretap on Mia Faye's phone. So, and there's also a man staying with her in the hotel, which could be the murderer, which we know what the murderer looks like, it's Mr. White. But anyway, that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Alright, the wiretap. Why do you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Oh, I didn't mean to do a British accent. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. But bottom. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Alright, do we have something that maybe could get her to talk? I don't know. Why are we even here talking to her? Like, right now. I mean, there has to be something we can say to her if we're here. Let's see. What if we present this to her? Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Alright, well. Can we go somewhere else? Alright, anyway, September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Why did we even have to go in there and talk to her? She didn't give us any information. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I don't know. Is that like a thing? I feel like if there's a murder in the room, I feel like the hotel would actually not be able to get that room open. But I mean, maybe weird people would pay a lot to go in there. I guess, I don't know. Alright, anyway. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let's talk to you, sir. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not a boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the sense of danger. Oh, okay, yeah. This guy's dangerous. He'll hit you with his teapots and cookies, sorry. Or biscuits. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's kind of weird. I got like a kind of like Shining vibe of this guy. Alright, anyway. Can we take anything out of here? I don't even think there's anything in here. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Oh, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place at the murderer's wiretap. It's said to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Alright, I don't even think we can do anything here. Alright, so let's go to... I don't know why we could go here, but whatever. Oh, somebody took that painting. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Alright, the painting's gone. I think that's important. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... fishermen, wasn't it? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Alright, anyway. No clues here. Wait, yes there is, right here. There's a photo of the killer. What's this, old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Interesting. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Maybe that's Mia's mom. I'm actually 100% sure that is Mia's mom. 99.9% sure. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record photograph. On the back, the words DL6 Incident Exhibit A are written in pencil. Okay, can we take the other one? A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? No. No, on second thought, I'd better not. Or actually, yeah, because we gotta take this one back to the other guy. So you can identify the murderer. I think I'll swap them. Photograph added to the court record photograph. On the back, the words DL6 Incident Exhibit B are written in pencil. Why do we gotta swap them? Why can't we take both of them? Alright, anyway, I guess we can go ahead and show the bellboy this, right? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. Yeah, except in this universe, the freaking detectives don't do anything because they're useless. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Okay. That was just weird. That caught me off guard. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about writing an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Let's have him write it just for more proof. Well, sure. Why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Bellboy's affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Alright. So I guess we gotta go back to the detention center to talk to her. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Alright. No, don't shake your head. Don't shave your head. You're too beautiful. Alright, let's present this. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. No, I feel like I should... I guess ease her fears. Okay. She's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenienced, I mean? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow, I think you're not up to it. Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. Man, that's relatable. Alright, that had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Aw, smirk. Poor little lawyer. And you were so close. This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. The man in this photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. God, just show her? How about this photograph? You're wasting your time. My lips are sealed. Did I mess up? What, can I get him to write another affidavit maybe? The bellboy seems to be out. Huh, the sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Alright, let's see, is there anything here that I need? Nice weather again today. I can see the Fan Co. law offices, of course. Okay, what about... Wouldn't this be important? A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. I better not touch them. That's only what the bellboy would do to me. Alright, well... There's nothing in here, I don't think. Unless there's something in this drawer. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. That's only what the bellboy would do to me, okay. Alright. Okay. I guess I don't need anything in there right now. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Him. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Yeah, why is this guy so intimidated? Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Alright, let's talk. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Yeah, that's a good question. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Stop calling him my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking. Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. Accursed painting. I didn't. Mumble. Oh, he must have sold it, but he didn't want to sell it, so maybe he had to sell it for some reason? I don't know. Alright, let's see, can we show him something that would make him want to talk? Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow. I follow. Okay, this is getting deep. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp. What a weird freaking combination of names. Red White. Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? They get information on people, we know that. They're information pros that sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things. Alone. Alright, I guess we should go somewhere. Guess we're going to Blue Corp. To go talk to Mr. Red White. We're already in his office. I guess they just let us right in. Without really caring. And there's the painting. Alright, September 7th. Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright? Phoenix Wright? Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. That's what CEO stands for? I actually didn't know that. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with a wordly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. Yeah, sure. It's inevitable that she would do this. I feel like you would use wiretaps in a case like this. Like, I mean, just to make money, like you would just use wiretaps illegally. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Yeah, okay, buddy. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? They should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Interesting. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say, we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red, White, of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. You're so clever. Alright, and why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being, my point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. Grody Burger? Well, what? Oh my gosh, is he hitting us? Oof. He punched me. What the heck? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. Well, this guy like Wilson Fisk of the freaking Phoenix Wright universe? But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond our compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes? Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Great alliteration. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay, I guess we gotta go back there. I don't know. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Hasn't already said this? Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and his sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. He already said all this. I asked before, but why? He already said all this. I'm starting to feel troubled about something. I think I know what it is. Okay, that was something different. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you said? Yes, I know what it is. He's blackmailing him, obviously. Oh, we're your lovers. We can actually say that? No, he's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, he ordered me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs? As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Alright, I guess we should find out what that DL6 incident is. What is the DL6 incident? I have a feeling it probably has to do with Mia and Maya's mom. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. I feel like it's been 15 years, he could probably get over it now. Well, unless, like, leaking information, like, maybe he'd go to jail or something, but... White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay, I guess we should go there. Banco law offices. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Okay. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Okay, there's nothing in here. Alright, we can't move at all, so is it right here? Are we supposed to see something? An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Why can't I move? I'm usually allowed to move, right? Unless it's just like supposed to be here. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, I can't. I literally cannot move. What's going on? Aren't I supposed to be able to move? Like, what? All the cases that you've ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file shall I look at? I guess A to I, because DL6. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, sure. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men suffered. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg, and she also knew Red White. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. Alright. I guess we'll go to J to S. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. I guess. Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here, at the end of S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. So he's making people commit suicide. God, that's horrible. This game's gotten a lot darker than I thought it would. Alright. Well, I drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Newspaper clipping. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Alright, so I guess that's all I really needed. Where should we go now? Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay. Well, I can't. Should I go there? Why? That's a weird looking desk. Like, why has he got these people looking like that? Someone tells me he likes people being subservient to him. Alright, maybe I can present this to him. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Alright. Should I go back to Blue Court? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Oh wow, transparent. I think we're past needing to talk about April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot, and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot, and quick. Okay. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. There's no point asking someone this crooked and straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Alright, so we just gotta present, I guess, the newspaper clipping. So let's do that. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White. About what? What's he right or wrong about? What's he talking about? Is he talking about, like... You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. A man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you look confident. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. So he's framing us. Cool. What a ball. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. Whoa, what? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Great. September 8th, 3:37 p.m., Detention Center. Visitor's room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean, you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Cheer me on in court, I guess? Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. What? Well, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anymore. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Because I know a thing or two. Farmers... What is it? The farmer's insurance or whatever? Alright, anyway. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. I don't actually know if this is real or not, but if you know, like in the United States at least, I know this is set in... Well, I don't know if it's set in Japan, but I know that it was made in Japan. But yeah, trials can take years. So I guess that's why they're saying this. Like, that's why the trial's going so fast. With a true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Uh-oh. To be continued. Alright, so we gotta go against, like, the most powerful man in the country. Probably in the world. Maybe not the world. Yes, save my game. Alright, let's go back. Alright, September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Edgeworth. Prosecutor, Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? But Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Which is not something you should do in real life. I think, like, almost every single case where somebody defends himself, like, has been lost. Usually those people aren't lawyers, though, so... Alright, anyway. Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Well, it's because he's blackmailing him, obviously. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, let's raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Okay, let's do this. Doesn't red and white make pink? I mean, obvious, doesn't it? So I guess that's why his hair's pink. Alright, please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh man, looking like Tom Brady. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewaters Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Wow. Let him have it, Phoenix. Those are some freaking strong words, wow. Alright, witness testimony. Witness's account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was no other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. I'm getting a call. And things occurred as you testified, and I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, cross-examination. Witness's account. Alright, so we're actually gonna save here. So we are gonna be done for today. Alright, but anyway, so now we know that we are going to be going up against Wright. So, he's the one that killed her, obviously, because she was investigating into him, and she knew, and he knew that, because of Mia's mom, you know, basically getting ruined by this guy. So, and then he killed her. I don't know why he didn't kill her sooner. I mean, hasn't it been like 15 years? So I guess he just now found out about her. But anyway, we're gonna take him down in the next video easily. Like, just, whew, not even a big deal. He might own everybody, but he does not own me. So, anyway, I'm gonna show him all these courtroom rings I got. Anyway, he's gonna see that in the next video. Mr. Smiley Face, looking like freaking Clark Kent, Boy Scout boy. Well, actually, it's the opposite of a Boy Scout. He's killing people. So I guess maybe at least one Boy Scout probably killed somebody. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And, yeah, I hope you guys have the bestest day ever. Trickstar.